Hey successful ladies, welcome back to my channel, Sherrea Stevenson with Sherrea Success, also known as Success is in Your Hands, meaning that success lives deep down on the inside of you. You were born and created to succeed. I decided that I need to tell you all my story. So I'm going to go on a journey and I want you to go on this journey with me. I'm going to go back in time to kind of tell you how I got to where I'm at today. And the only reason why I decided to do this is because someone needs to hear my story. Someone needs to know that it's not all glitz and glamour now, because I had to go through some trials. So ladies, get ready to go on this journey with me. This may be part one, there may be another part because I'm not sure if I can get through it all in just one video. So this is my journey to success. It wasn't always easy, but I'm going to read a little notes here because I do have some, and I want to help women like me and that were once like me, helping them to become the best version of themselves, helping them to become the sunshine after the rain and the storms in life, helping them to pull out what God has already put inside of them. And some of these things you may already have, and some of these things some of you may already have achieved, but I'm telling you my story, and I pray that it will help you. So let's start from kind of the beginning. Many years ago, I was looking for love, and you've all heard the saying, I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Of course, the first place I was looking for love was in a relationship. And that relationship wasn't feeding me. It wasn't encouraging me. It was actually bringing me down. Now, I wasn't married to this person, but then I ended up getting married to that person, knowing that I shouldn't have, knowing that it wasn't going to work. Have you been there, ladies? Some of us get into relationships. We want it to work so bad because we want that family. I was a single mom at the time. And some of you, I'm sure, you may be in that position, or you may have been in that position. A single mom at the time. All women, I don't care what you say, you want a family. And I wanted a family. He had a daughter, and she has become the love of my life now. And we are very close. That relationship is no longer, but that was a part of my journey, and I wouldn't change it for anything, knowing what I know now, or being the person that I am now. So wanting love, looking for love in all the wrong places. That relationship was not feeding me. It was actually bringing me down. It caused a lot of heartache, a lot of turmoil. I wasn't being abused, but I felt like I was mentally and emotionally abused. Am I talking to somebody? So what we have to do as women, we have to stop looking for someone else, especially men, to validate us. I can tell you what happened to me is in that relationship, I started searching for love. And I ended up, and I'm not sure exactly, I can't remember how I ended up in a church. I went to church. Matter of fact, one of my cousins kept telling me, come go to this women's fellowship, come go to this women's fellowship. So I ended up finally going, and I was a nightclubber at the time too, but when I went there, these ladies were having a great time, and they were, praising the Lord, they were talking, and there was this one woman who gave her story. And she talked about all these things that she had done in her life, and they were not great things. She had prostituted, she had sold drugs, she had done all kinds of things. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, God, I ain't that bad of a person. Not to say some of you aren't, but this is my journey. This was me. I'm not that bad of a person. Now, if you could save her, you definitely can save me. And it started there. My self-love journey started there. And one of the things you have to do to start loving yourself and stop looking for validation in relationships or in men, you have to look in the mirror. And you may not like what you see, but you have to look in the mirror and look at that woman that you see and say, I deserve to be loved. I deserve more. And start loving you. Start loving how you look. Loving, the person that you are. And once you start doing that, you will start to change. And I can tell you, this is for me. You cannot do it by yourself. You cannot do it without the love of Jesus. You cannot do it, ladies, by yourself. You need to get with like-minded women, because I started going to that, what I called my club at that time. It was once a month, and I started going once a month. And that person that I was with, he didn't like it at all, because there started to become a change in me. So, and I started to become a better person, but that person who he was didn't like that. But I knew that I was on the right track, and things got worse at home with him. But I did not stop, although I was in fear, not of my life, but just because of what he might say, what he might think. But I knew that this is something that I wanted. It was calling me. It was pulling me. And I know now that that was the Lord pulling me to change me. How can I help you, ladies, know your self-worth? First, look in the mirror. Start loving who you are. Look at how beautiful you are. Say to yourself, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Say to yourself, I don't need a man to validate me. I don't need to go to the clubs and show my body. Yes, I was a bustier wearer and a Daisy Dukes at one time, but you don't need to do that, because you're already beautiful. You were born with beauty. God created us in his own image, and everything that he made is beautiful. So know that you are beautiful. Second thing was being a single mom and, not making a lot of money at the time and having to provide. And I only had one child. I know some of you may have 2, 3, and 4. And I know some of you God has blessed and brought the right man, because he did that for me too. I just want to encourage someone today that your journey is a part of your making. And if you allow it to better you, you will become that woman of success. See, I talk a lot about success on this channel, but success is not all about the money, the glitz and the glamour, the career, but it's about, having a great, successful relationship. First of all, your successful relationship should be with you, should be within you. Your heart can become big in you because you look in that mirror, woman of success, and say, I am beautiful. Although I may have been born to a mother or a father that didn't love me, or I didn't feel that I was loved, and my mom loved us. There's 5 of us. I have a twin brother. But I'm just talking to somebody or someone's. You may not have felt the love from your parents, but no, the ultimate parent, which is God, he loves you. And I remember one time at that same church that I was going to many years ago, I knelt down on my knees, and we were at a service, and we had to start asking for forgiveness within ourselves. Nobody needed to know, but I'm telling you all, I started praying and saying, help me to forgive, the way I was raised. Help me to forgive that which I did not have, because we came from, we didn't have a whole lot. My mom was a single mom with 5 kids, and she, suffered from some things, and God bless her. Now she is saved, sanctified, and filled with God's precious Holy Ghost. She is a miracle in the making, and that has been made 80 years old. I'm just giving my mom a shout out. Love you, Mom, if you ever watch this video. But God changed her and he blessed her. So I wouldn't even change where I come from and how I grew up, because it's made me who I am today. So today in this video, I want you to know that there's something inside of you that you need to feel loved. So you have to start looking in the mirror, say to yourself, I love me. I don't need anything else to validate who I am. External things. It has to start from within. And you may ask, how do I do that? Put in the comments if you want to know more about how to do that. I say one thing, I'm going to give you this key point. And a lot of African American people don't believe in counseling. Go to counseling. Get some help. You don't have to talk to somebody that you know. I mean, although us girls, us women, we like to talk to our girlfriends, but they're not always help, because they tend to lean on our side, and which is good at times, but we probably need to go talk to a professional, somebody that can help us and, dig deep and get those things out of us that should not be there, because those are demons that we walk around with, and they got to go. I'm here to help you on your journey to become your sunshine after your rain and storms. Your storm is almost over. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video out, because someone else needs to hear my story to help them. Someone needs to hear your story so that they can also be helped. See you in the next video. More on my journey to come. God bless you all. Bye-bye.